Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver and today we are playing Zippee, arguably the strongest hero in the game. So let's see what we have in store. We start off with a shop full of 1/1s, but we do get a Polywoggle, and for some reason Pup decided to play their support, which I should say, like, you should probably never do that, just for this exact scenario, because we get a free Poly Slay out of it. Like if we had like a kitty cut purse or something, like we would just get free value. So if you buy a 0 power character on turn 1, I would just bench it. Obviously, you do what you want, but in general, I think I think it's always correct to bench your 0 power characters on turn 1, if you have nothing else, of course. Anyways, so yeah, we start off with a Princess Peep here, and we get a couple Mims to back it up, and now we have another Polywoggle as well. We're actually going to put the Polywoggle in the back here, just because we want to spawn. We don't necessarily want to get the Poly Slay this turn, and we want these sheep to spawn in front of the Mims. And unfortunately, we don't quite have enough stats, even with our four power characters in the front row, plus our 1/1 in the back. Isn't quite enough to win there. But yeah, we take minimal damage. We only take 3, so it's not so bad. We're gonna take an Ogre Princess here. There's a couple of 3s, or it's a shop full of 3s on 3.0 here, so we're kind of 1 gold short of doing 2 things, short of selling something and buying a second 3, and I just didn't think that was worth it. So we buy the 4 Glory and we take a roll, and we find a TLK, which we're gonna lock just in case this Poly slays, and it does. So yeah, we get our Poly Slay, but unfortunately this donkey completely demolishes us, just fills up their entire board, dealing us a full 10 damage. But we do get a level 4 character. It's a Puff Puff, but we're gonna fire off that TLK into a Robin Wood, so we're immediately much stronger. Robin Wood is just an absurd character at this stage in the game on 3.1. We definitely should have taken this this Cindy first. I was debating not taking it and just taking the unicorn there, but instead I decide, like, I want the 2 treasure. We're gonna be able to cast at least 4 spells from just our evil twins throughout the game. So I think just that fact alone makes Cindy a lot more worth it than on a lot of other heroes. I mean, Cindy's very solid on every hero, I would say. But I do think on Zippee it's even more potent. I mean, there are definitely characters or heroes that are even better than Zippee for Cindy. But anyways, I'm getting lost in the weeds on Cindy here. Let's move on. We found another TLK after we evil twin our Robin Wood, and yeah, we're just gonna fire it off. We're gonna get a level 6 character on 3.2 here, and look at that. It's Jormungand. So a 3.2 Jormungand is very large. This is, I mean, the earlier you can get Jorm, the better. Obviously 2020 is gonna slay anything at this level. There's very few boards that can handle a 2020 that gets +20/+20 every time it attacks and definitely kills something. And we even had one more slay within the Ogre Princess there to maybe keep it going. But yeah, Jorm dominates that board as expected. We're gonna get a level 2 treasure here. And I mean, we got Jorm, we might as well lean into Slay, so we might as well get this bounty board, because I mean we're basically guaranteed to be getting slays every combat with the 2020 here. Or sorry, 25/20 now, thanks to the creeper. And also we had Lightning Dragon plus River Wish in the shop, so yeah, we're gonna pick that up. That's gonna just be more stats for Jorm, and also just more gold for our bounty board. Fortunately, we dodged the there's 1 in 3 bad outcomes for our Lightning Dragon there. We managed to dodge that and get our slay. The rest of our board is pretty weak compared to this pretty large Shadow Assassin, but Jorm is just too big. So we win a combat on the back of that Jorm once again. We take a look at Feasting Dragon, but it's already a little bit too small to be slaying here. Like, we would need to have our Mim maybe in 5, and then it would just mess up our positioning. So we're just gonna pass that by, and we're gonna go for a shard here on the Robin. Robin is incredibly powerful, but there's so many good hits on 5, or so many good evil 5s that we can shard into. Like, I mean, Baba Yaga would be absurd. Siren would be excellent as well. And Nian is okay. Like, I mean, it just gives us a Nian for when we do hit 5. And with this bounty board, we're actually gonna pick up this piggy bank. because we're already making decent money for just from our slays here. We're also going to pick up a Chupacabra, which is hopefully going to be able to scale some of the monsters that we're going to pick up. Namely Baba Yaga. Like, I mean, Chupacabra with Baba Yaga is kind of the combo that I'm really most interested in right now, just because it makes Baba Yaga into a good backline unit. But yeah, unfortunately, Chupa does not get a chance to slay. But we are up to 20 gold with our bounty board now, and we're just gonna sit on it. We're just gonna collect some interest here. We're gonna continue getting our slays. Like, our board is just absolutely strong enough to just keep winning combats, even through even without buying anything for like a few turns here, just on the back of this Yorm. And yeah, now we're up to 39 gold, so doing pretty well here. There's another River Wish Mermaid. There's also another Ogre Princess, which we are going to take. We're going to cast the End here. That means that we're going to get to 6 faster, and also it frees up a spot in our hand for potential Evil Twins next turn if we don't end up buying anything. Okay, we found a second Nian, so we're gonna pick up a Horn here, which is fantastic. Obviously, yeah, I mean, Horn is like the best slay treasure, I would say. I mean, I feel like it's probably the most important, because if you don't have Horn, then it's very easy for your supports to get scammed. All right, we find another River Wish for the triple, but we are just gonna skip here. I mean, we're just gonna keep this piggy bank and the bounty board. It's just giving us way too much econ, and again, we're absurdly strong here, but we are gonna pick up this other Chupa. We would like the Chupas to slay at some point. Again, we really want them for the Baba Yagas that we're hopefully eventually gonna get. Just makes them into very relevant threats late game. And again, we're gonna win this combat just on the back of Yorm here. And we get 36 gold for this turn on 5.2 here. We get the Chupa triple. I think Chupa still has yet to slay. It has yet to slay, so pretty uncomfortable in that regard. But we do find our Baba, and yeah, hopefully we can get this Chupa to actually get some value. We are against the Ghost. And I think now that we have the Baba plus River Wish Mermaid combo, I think it's worth taking Soul Tack just to protect them. I mean, they're just so valuable, and we're gonna put Chupa in 1 and try and get the slay here. All right, we get our Lightning Dragon slay. Oh, and we did get our Chupa slay, so that's huge for us here. Makes our Baba into a 7 power instead of 3. All right, and we have a Evil Twin stuck in the shop. I was gonna use it on the Ogre Princess here, but then we get an Ogre Princess in shop, so I figure we'll take the Ogre Princess that's in the shop first. And we find a Blood Moon. Or Bad Moon, and yeah, we're gonna replace Piggy Bank, and we're just gonna roll down here. Now that we're on level 6, we're just gonna roll as hard as we can. We're gonna find as many Yorms as we can. We're gonna look for more Babas, and we're gonna sell the. This is a mistake. I sell the Lightning Dragon. I should have sold either the Chupa or the Nian. I think Lightning Dragon definitely had some life left, so I do have a problem with holding on to Nians maybe longer than I should, just in the hopes that I can get a TLK onto them. But like there's the options that we want at this point from a Golden 6 out of a Nian are so specific that that's probably not even worth keeping. But yeah, and also like Chupa does there's no guarantee that Chupa slays here at all. So all right, unfortunately, Trophy Hunter has a golden friendly spirit that does slay, and they have a Bad Moon with their Baba Yaga as well. So they actually kind of destroy us here, dealing 17, dropping us to 13. So a little bit unfortunate there. All right, now we need to find more Yorms, and there's another Baba Yaga, which we are going to take. We also have an Evil River Wish, which we're probably not playing anymore. But also there's an Empress P here, which is going to be very. If we can just get one slay with this Empress P, it's a little bit risky, because if we miss a couple slays, then we could be in trouble. But if we can just get this first Empress P slay, then I feel like we're going to be off to the races here. And we're gonna cut our Bad Moon and take the spear just to try and guarantee our slay. or at least try and make it a lot more likely. And in that spirit, we're also going to take this Blaze of Glory, and we're going to throw 10 more power here. So we're hoping that 54 attack is going to slay whatever they have on the front line. We find a Jorm that we get to lock for next turn. And yeah, we get our Empress P slay, and I feel like that's probably game over. I mean, the amount of slay triggers we get for the Jorms is huge, as well as the scaling. Like, you can just see those numbers, those permanent numbers popping up on, are ticking up on Empress P there. I mean, the scaling is just so satisfying. All right, we knock out Potion Master, and now we've got a very, very large Empress P with 97 attack. Now we've got our Jorm triple here. There's also an Echo Wood in the shop, which we're probably going to take. I do want to take this Mimic, but at this point, I'm not entirely sure it's going to be worth it, because we would have to either cut Bounty Board or Horn. Well, I guess we could cut the spear and take Mimic actually, and then just like we have so much gold, we can get so much more, and that allows us to just hard roll for level 5 treasures. We're gonna take this Hermes Magic Beans immediately. Hey, look, there's a 5 treasure. We're hoping for Evil Eye. Unfortunately, there is no Evil Eye there, so we just skip, and then we're just gonna continue taking the 5s that we want here. We want Neans and we want Baba Yagas. We're running out of time. We're definitely gonna incinerate a little bit of gold. We take that Robin Wood just in case, or basically just to spend our gold a little bit. We get another Empress P slay, which, like I said, if the first one was game over, this is double game over, I guess. Unfortunately, Jorm does get scammed, so now if our Empress P gets scammed, then we could be in real trouble, and that is a golden pumpkin in the back line there. So yeah, if they manage to pop out a Medusa or something and deal us a bunch of golden damage, that could be the end of the line. But fortunately, no scam. No relevant scam anyways. I mean, they had their best scam unit was a Siren, and it just wasn't big enough to steal our Empress P. So our Empress P puts all those stats onto our Baba Yagas. We triple Robin here with the Evil Twins. And there's going to be no Evil Eye for us, unfortunately. So we are just going to skip here. We do have 113 gold to spend, so we kind of got to get onto it. There's another Jorm, which we're going to take. I think it's a little bit better than the Echo Wood, as it's basically the same thing as an Echo Wood, but it just starts with higher base stats. And we're going to switch heroes into Morgan here, but we don't find a level 6 treasure that we want. We wanted Phoenix Feather, of course, but it just wasn't there. And we roll down as hard as we can. We get almost to 80 gold, I think. Our Empress P continues to slay and make our front line absolutely absurd. Our Jorms and Empress P end up too big for this friendly spirit to slay. So that's pretty much the nail in the coffin right there, just denying that one slay. And fortunately, this Soul Tax stands tall while their Cupid tries to scam our backline and fails. And there we go. We crushed that trophy hunter that gave us a pretty big beatdown earlier in the game. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. Leaving a like lets YouTube know that it should recommend my content to more people, and I would very, very much appreciate that. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.